Stop scrolling. Stop whatever you're doing right now and listen. I need you to listen with your gut, not your head. Because what I'm picking up for you, it's not a vibe, it's a warning. There is activity happening around you, in the shadows of a situation you believe is stable, in the quiet spaces of a trust you think is solid. You are being kept in the dark, not out of malice toward you, perhaps, but out of someone else's fear, their indecision, or their own secret chaos. But the darkness they are operating in is about to have a light shined on it, and you need to be ready for what you're going to see. If you just felt a cold twist in your stomach, a sudden sense of alertness, that's your intuition screaming at you to pay attention. This isn't paranoia. This is your spirit sensing a disturbance in the field. You're on VI, Rego, Virgo. We don't deal in illusions here. We bring the hidden things into the light. If you want the truth, no matter how uncomfortable, you need to be here. Subscribe, hit the bell. What you learn next could save you a world of pain. Now, take a deep, steadying breath. Let's pull back the curtain on what you don't know. Look at this image: a winding path under a deceptive moon. A crayfish crawls from the murky water. This is the energy of what's happening. It's the realm of illusion, of things not being what they seem. There is a path you think you're on, but the light is strange and misleading. Something hidden, something from the emotional depths of someone involved, is slowly emerging into view. You're operating with partial information, Virgo. The full picture is being kept from you. Now, look at this. A figure sits blindfolded, bound, surrounded by swords planted in the ground. They are trapped in their own mind by their own thoughts. This is you, Virgo. This is the effect of not knowing. You feel stuck, paralyzed by a situation you can't quite figure out. Your own brilliant mind is turning in circles, trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. The feeling of being in the dark has created a mental prison. The bindings are loose. You could get free if you moved, but the fear of what you might see is keeping you still. But what is causing this? This card shows it. A figure sneaking away, carrying 5 swords, looking back over their shoulder. This is the action behind your back. This is the secret motion. Someone is taking something. It could be credit, it could be information, it could be emotional energy or loyalty. They are acting in a way they know would not meet your approval. So they are doing it covertly. They have taken something and left you with the remaining 2 swords, the bare facts, the surface story, while they walk away with the rest. Now, feel this energy: a sudden, striking lightning bolt, a tower crashing down. This is the disruption that is coming, the revelation, the hidden action, the sneaking away with what isn't theirs. It is creating an instability, a structure in your life built on that partial truth. That surface story has a fatal flaw, and the universe is sending the lightning to expose it. The shock isn't the event itself. The shock is the moment you realize how long the foundation has been cracked, and you never knew. And from that rubble emerges this a brilliant, shining sword held in a divine hand, pointed directly at a crown. This is the gift of the chaos. This is the clarity. When the tower falls and the illusion shatters, you will see with perfect, piercing vision, the Ace of Swords is the ultimate truth teller. It cuts through every lie, every excuse, every carefully constructed story. You will know, you will see the faces, the actions, the motivations, with a clarity so sharp it might take your breath away. This is the you gotta know this moment. It is not gentle, but it is necessary. So, this is the sequence, Virgo, playing out in the shadows of your life right now. There is a deception, a path shrouded in the mist of someone else's hidden feelings or actions. This deception has you feeling trapped, mentally bound by the confusion of not having the full story. Because behind that confusion, someone is actively moving, taking, making choices that affect you without your knowledge. This secret activity is creating a fatal instability, and a collapse of the false reality is imminent. And from that collapse, you will receive the one thing you truly need, the sword of absolute, undeniable truth. The as soon as possible as the universe's timeline. The truth is a force of nature, and it is about to make landfall in your world. Your intuition has been pinging you for a reason. That feeling that something is off, that subtle distrust you couldn't justify. It was your spirit sensing the disturbance under the surface. Now you know. The light is coming, and it will show you everything. When that light hits, it will be blinding. For a moment, you won't see the details, only the stark, overwhelming shape of the truth. And in that moment, everything will go quiet. The mental chatter, the what ifs, the desperate attempts to make the pieces fit, they'll just stop. That silence is where your power comes back. Because the sword of clarity isn't just for seeing them, it's for seeing you. It will show you where you settled for a comforting lie instead of a difficult truth, where you gave the benefit of the doubt one too many times, where you chose peace over your own peace of mind. The revelation behind your back will force a confrontation in front of you. A confrontation with your own boundaries, your own discernment, your own worth. The person moving in the shadows thinks they are hidden. They believe their secret actions exist in a vacuum, but they are creating a pressure, a tension in the fabric of your shared reality. And that pressure is about to snap. It will snap in a text message that doesn't add up, a story that changes, an accidental discovery, a third party who lets a crucial detail slip. The universe has a million ways to deliver this truth, and it will use the one that leaves no room for argument. So, Virgo, this isn't about waiting passively for a bomb to drop. This is about preparing your inner fortress. This is about steadying your nervous system. Because when the truth is revealed, your first reaction must come from your core, not from your panic. The shock will pass, the clarity will remain, and you, with your brilliant analytical mind, will be left not with a broken puzzle, but with the correct pieces finally in your hands. And you will be able to build something real, something that doesn't require you to look the other way, something that doesn't have a shadowy figure sneaking around its foundation. The correct pieces in your hands, that is where your freedom begins. The moment you hold the full, unvarnished truth, the paralysis shatters. The blindfold isn't just removed, it's incinerated by the light of what you now know. You will not be a victim of this revelation. You will be its master. Your Virgo mind, so tortured by incomplete data, will finally have all the variables. And with that clarity comes an incredible sobering power, the power to choose your next move from a place of total awareness. Will you rebuild? Will you walk away? Will you confront? The choice will be yours, but for the first time, it will be an informed choice. No more guessing, no more gut wrenches of doubt, just the solid, if difficult, ground of reality beneath your feet. The shadow play behind your back, forced you into a role you never auditioned for, the one in the dark. But the climax of their secret drama is what hands you the script back. You get to write the next act, and you will write it with eyes wide open in the full, brilliant light of day. The chaos they created in the shadows becomes the catalyst for your ultimate clarity. Their noise becomes the silence in which you hear your own voice, clear and commanding, for the first time in a long time. You will be okay, more than okay. You will be liberated. Until next time, Virgo, trust the quiet knowing in your gut. It has been trying to hand you the sword of truth all along. Now you are